So Bob, what are some of the benefits you find valuable in Sales Navigator?
One of the biggies that I like is searches. So in searches, you can go much more in depth than with the free version of LinkedIn. So there's two basic kinds. You can search for leads, or people, in other words, or you can search for accounts, which is essentially companies. And then there's one other quick feature that I'd like to talk about. It's sales preferences. It's like an automatic preset. So you can use these, set the types of leads or people that you want to see based on geography, industry type, company size, that person's function that you're searching for, and their seniority level. So all of that is really powerful. That's why I think Sales Navigator is really the next level of LinkedIn. It's a very, very powerful way to do things.
So what I'd like to add is one of the filters that I love is the second degree connections. Mm-hmm. So we can identify. So now, what Bob talked about built out a very powerful list of prospects. By clicking on the second degree connection, we can see our social proximity into those people. So who do we know that can help us gain access to those buyers and those decision makers is incredibly powerful. And there is not another tool in the world that can hand you a list of who you know that knows who you want to know.
So my favorite thing about Sales Navigator and why I think it's worth the investment is smart links. And what smart links are links that are really smart. But it goes beyond that. You can create a link in Sales Navigator that can be content that you've developed, a PDF, a slide share, or it can be a link to a website or a link to a video. And by creating that link and sharing that link with people, as those people go and visit that link, you're notified and you get analytics.
Well, my favorite part is the fact that you get alerts. When you sign on to Sales Navigator, you immediately get alerts that are really like a private, personalized news feed that you develop. So when you save leads or you save companies, any information that they post on LinkedIn, number one, you'll see. If they're in the news and LinkedIn gets a hold of that, they'll post that for you. And it will also tell you if the company, for example, is growing by the number of jobs that they might be looking. So, you've got all this information in your alerts. The question is, what do you do with it? Mm-hmm. And I think it's really important to note that, number one, you should engage on what they are posting, mm-hmm. right, to get on their sites. Number two is you want to be able to share news maybe back with them. Maybe they missed it. So there's lots of ways that you can use those alerts and your personalized newsfeed to gain business.